Today, we're going to dive into one of Charlotte's most sought-after suburbs, Ballantyne. This is not a new name if you've been researching Charlotte at all, or if you've been looking into suburbs or different areas of the Charlotte area. Ballantyne is not a new suburb, but it is growing and changing oh so quickly. We are standing here at the Ballantyne Bowl, and I can't wait to show you more about it. So let's dive into it. If this is your first time on our channel, welcome to Living in Charlotte, where we help you explore all areas of Charlotte so you can learn like a local. My name is Brandy. I'm a local realtor here, and if you're thinking of relocating to or within the Charlotte area, give myself a call, hop on our Zoom calendar. We'd love to connect and help make your move just a little bit easier. So what makes Ballantyne so sought after? Well, for starters, its location. It's located just off of 485. It's a really easy drive, or right off of 521, better known as Johnston, that goes directly through. I mean, it's literally like those cars driving right there. That is Johnston Road. So it's a really close and really easy commute to the Charlotte Uptown area. You can hop on and get to a sporting event or a concert if you really want to. But I'll be honest with you, people love it because Ballantyne is kind of like a city within a city. You don't really need to leave anywhere. It kind of has everything that you need right here. So the location is a breeze. Other than location, Ballantyne feels kind of like a city within a city. It literally has everything you need. It's got shops, it's got parks, it's got really good nature. It connects to the greenways throughout the city. It's got spas. Right there is the well-known Ballantyne Spa. We'll go take a look at it in a minute. It's got golf courses. It really does have everything that you need right here. Now, one of the things about it, and one of the things that I always tell people, again, I'm here to give you what life is really like in Charlotte, so I'm here to be transparent and tell you all about it. One of the things that I can say that I used to think about Ballantyne is that it wasn't very young professional, or it didn't have an urban feel. It really mainly attracted families for multiple reasons. One of the main reasons why families love it down here is because of the schools. Ballantyne is known for their highly rated school systems. If you're from Charlotte, or if you've been looking at schools in the Mecklenburg County, you might be finding that the Mecklenburg County schools aren't exactly rated highly or rated where you might want them to be. The Ballantyne School District is highly, highly rated. You have Audrey Kell High School, you've got Community House Middle, you've got the Ballantyne Elementary. All of these are rated higher than a lot of other schools in Mecklenburg County. So that's what draws a lot of families here. Plus, you do have larger houses down here. So you're going to have those 3 to 4 bedroom, 5 bedroom houses. So it really is suitable for a family. Now, what I want to say with that is, if you're a young professional, or if you're someone who doesn't have kids, Ballantyne might not have appealed to you to begin with. But they have done such a good job at renovating this whole area. This used to be part of a golf course that was tied to the Ballantyne Hotel and Spa, but it's now this mixed-use development. You're going to have high-rise condos. This is actually going to be the tallest high-rise residential in South Charlotte. But you've got the amphitheater right behind me that they are currently, they are doing festivals and concerts and music in the park. And then you also have a bunch of restaurants and shops opening up here. A lot of these just opened up on Labor Day weekend, so this is really new. So they're doing a really good job at bringing local shops and restaurants and local names to this area to make it more appealing for young professionals, or for young families, or for somebody who kind of wants an urban feel, but not quite so suburbia, or not quite right in the middle of Uptown. So in their efforts to try and appeal to perhaps a more urban culture, or just provide a few more options, they have opened up, this is called the Ballantyne Bowl. It's part of Ballantyne Reimagined, or Ballantyne Backyard. There's so many kind of projects associated with this. So just think, this used to be, all of Ballantyne used to be a 2,000-acre farm or empty land owned by the Harris family. That's right, Harris Teeter. That Harris family owned the majority of Ballantyne. And it has now, over the past decade, a little bit more than a decade, most of the properties and stuff are built here are built kind of in the 90s, early 2000s. So more than a decade. But look at just the change that's happening right now. Guys, this all started just about a year ago. It's insane. Right over there, they have a park called Stream Park. It's really, really good. It's got water features and playgrounds. It's a really safe kind of play area as well. They've got like that rubber turf that's really kind of soft for little ones. But Ballantyne used to kind of just feel like in your average suburb. It's very clean. It's very pretty. It truly is gorgeous. It's very well maintained, but it had a lot of those large commercial type restaurants. So you maybe had like an Outback Steakhouse or a Midwood Smokehouse here. Nothing that made it feel local. So they've opened up this area that does have, while they are like Potbellies or Portofinos, Hawkers Asian, while they might not be locally owned shops, it does make it feel like you have a few more options. Again, kind of that walkable area here where if you want to live over here in these condos, you can just hop on over for a cup of coffee or grab lunch or cocktails with your girlfriends. One of the larger local spots that are here is Old Mecklenburg Brewery. Old Mecklenburg Brewery is one of the first breweries that opened up in Charlotte. They have a large location in the South End. It's one of the biggest and best breweries here in Charlotte, but they opened up a location here. So it really is bringing that local Charlotte small town kind of feel into this big, vibrant suburbia. So it really is a city within a city. I know I've said it a few times, but it really is cool here. I know we kind of hit on housing a little bit earlier in the video, but let's talk real estate. Ballantyne really does offer every option you can imagine. You can get a condo, you can get a townhouse starting in the low 350s, some even a little bit lower than that, or you can go into Ballantyne Country Club and get a $3 million property. It really does vary. You have these amazing condos behind me. I can't wait to see what they're going to be like, because imagine just waking up in the morning, walking your dog or going for a quick run and grabbing a quick bite to eat, grabbing coffee here at this new coffee shop, and then coming over for lunch, a co-working space. I mean, honestly, the options are endless. But there really is something for everybody here in Ballantyne in terms of real estate that will fit your needs and your budget. So whether you're looking for a starter home and a townhome or an investment property, or your long-term retirement home, they have everything here. A couple of the really well-known communities are Ballantyne Country Club. They have your multi-million-dollar McMansions. It seems like it is a master golf course community. Their average price point right now is $1.4 million. You can get something for a little bit lower. It also goes up to into the threes. Again, you can get a townhouse right around the corner for $350. There's just tons of options here. So Ballantyne really does have something for everybody. Your average home here in Ballantyne is going to be in the $500 to $600s. Actually, I lied. I'd bump it up $600 to $700s at least. You're going to get kind of like that 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Most of your homes here are going to be 2 stories. If you are looking for a ranch style home, it might be a little bit harder to find, but they do exist. Most of your homes are going to be built in the 90s or early 2000s. Not a lot of new construction in terms of housing happening here, simply because the space just doesn't exist. So you have a ton of options down here. I cannot wait. A lot of these things just opened. As you can see, a lot of them aren't even open yet. I can't wait to see this place when it's complete. I'm excited to go show you Stream Park. If you've seen a couple of videos before, I know it's made it onto like my favorite parks. It really is a cool park because it's in the middle of the city. So let's go take a look over there so I can show you what that's all about. So this gorgeous building behind me is the Ballantyne Hotel and Spa. They also have a really cool restaurant and cocktail bar underneath it. This whole thing, guys, used to be part of the Ballantyne golf course. I'm not a golfer, so I'm not gonna know all the details on it. There is still a small golf course here, but they have turned this entire space into what we now call the Ballantyne backyard or Ballantyne Bowl. As you can see, the Ballantyne Hotel, it is kind of in its backyard, and the bars and the restaurants inside overlook this whole thing. So it's a really cool view. As you can see behind me, this is Stream Park, where they have an amphitheater. They've got covered areas for the parents. They've got like the turf with the soft padding underneath it. Really cool water features. It is pet friendly, family friendly, kid friendly. They have hammocks if you want to come out and just read a book. I mean, what a cool day to come like on the weekend to grab your kids or a friend or your 4-legged kid and just come out here, grab a cup of coffee, come into the park, read a book, play catch or whatever you want to do. I don't know. And then go grab a sandwich at Positano's or dinner, whatever you want. And then come catch a concert at the amphitheater right over here. So many opportunities here to enjoy your day without ever leaving your community. That's what Ballantyne is about. It is a city within a city. It is very family oriented, but they're doing a really good job at bringing a little bit of urban to it, a little bit of the city feel to it. So it is becoming appealing to young professionals. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed your tour of Charlotte, mainly the Ballantyne Bowl. If you're considering relocating to Charlotte, or you're looking for a suburb that's clean, family friendly, really easily accessible, your amenities are here local with great schools, great housing options, definitely consider Ballantyne. It is one of the best suburbs of Charlotte. It was years ago the most searched zip code. So it was growing quickly then, and it still is growing now. There's still tons of opportunity for growth. I can't wait to see this place when it's all finished. If you're looking for something to do on the weekends, come visit the Ballantyne backyard or the bowl, whatever you want to call it. Take a look at the growth and the change that's happening. And while you're here, be sure you stop in at the Ballantyne Spa. It is one of the most luxurious spas in the Charlotte area.